Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. Brie being the amazing co-host that she is.
Oh my gosh.
But a little assignment update on the gram for us, and I think we're going to try and do that more often just so you guys can keep up with assignments and know what's in store for you for each episode. But for today, we are going to talk about the new I don't know if it's new actually. The new-ish documentary on Netflix. It's a 3-part documentary. It's called Amy Bradley is Missing. Lots to discuss there. So if you did not watch it, I highly, highly recommend you do so. So pause this or skip ahead, come back. Make sure you come back though.
Yeah, check the timestamps.
Yeah. Then we're going to a little bit of a more mind-numbing piece of Real Housewives of Orange County. And then next Monday, we have something a little bit different. We are doing a huge Love Island UK recap. We cannot get enough.
Can't stop.
John's like, do you even like this show? I'm like, is me not watching it 24/7 not enough for you to recognize that, yeah, I am obsessed?
That it's like the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that's what's happening.
That I just have developed a British accent and say crack on, piss off, oh fuck off, like
It's so
all day.
you. It's so you.
Such a fuck off. I'm such a fuck off. Take the piss out of you. Just taking the piss out of you.
Oh my.
But again, guys, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a little ahead of myself. That's next week. So we're gonna see how far we get with our viewing. We are a little bit behind, so Brie will update us for our assignment for next Monday.
Yeah.
We'll let you know exactly what episode we're going to be up to, but it is going to be a huge, huge chunk of Love Island. That's pretty much all we're going to discuss on that episode. So if you don't love Love Island UK,
Start watching now. You've got time.
you do have time. If you're like us, I mean, I have 3 kids and I'm still managing to
Crank
eat
it
this
out.
up. Like,
Same.
it's so good.
It's so
But
good.
you know how we feel about it.
Yeah.
So be alert for your assignments. But other than that, Brie,
It took like everything in me not to cut you off at the very beginning when you were talking about like I posted the assignment. I wanted to say we are basically a book club, but for TV shows.
wow, we are. What a great comparison.
Do you know what? And like that is what I've been looking for in my life, which is why we started this podcast, because we had our own TV book club going on. And now we're just bringing everybody in that is looking for this. Like we say the shows that we're watching, we throw it out to the audience, like who wants to pick next show.
Right. Please.
We're
always
open.
looking for suggestions.
Always looking for suggestions. And I actually do have 2 things to say. I brought it up last week, but after Love Island UK is done, because the finale is August 4th, and then we'll be like a week behind. So then the episode the week after that will be the finale. And then right when that ends, we have Love is Blind UK.
Oh my God. I need to stay in the UK though.
Yes, and they drop
Loving that.
because Netflix, especially with Love is Blind, they don't drop the whole season.
Right.
So it's so perfect for a TV book club because we all know our assignments. We get our episodes each week. We're going to recap it the following episode. Everyone knows where we're at. I'm so looking forward to that. And also, I was texting you about it earlier or DMing you, and my mom said something to me too. She started the show Hunting Wives.
I've heard a lot about it.
And I read that book a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a book.
I didn't people really loved it. I thought it was whatever. But if anybody's interested in watching that show, maybe we'll throw that out there. I can't put that on my plate right now because I'm so dialed in.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do ourselves.
We have a lot of work to do to get ready for this next episode. But so if you guys have been looking for a book club TV podcast, like you're in the right place.
Yeah.
What's like a better word? Like a book club, like not book club, but TV club.
like,
But book club like encompasses like everything we're doing.
yeah.
We give the notes, we ask questions.
Let us know, guys.
Yeah. What's name?
And when we give our assignments, let us know if like you're super into Real Housewives of Orange County and there's a burning topic that you need us to discuss or something that you want to say that we need to share on the pod for all the Maddies. Drop it in the comments, drop it in the DMs. We're happy to share. We want this to be a community.
It's collaborative.
Very much so.
Yeah, and you guys know the DMs are always open. Like, I'm responding 3 minutes later because I'm a big fat loser.
You're not a big fat loser. You are a big, skinny, little skinny princess.
Thank you. No, I have a long way to go, but I'm very happy with my journey so far. Maybe I'll get into that on the following episode.
Okay.
Just a little update,
Yeah.
for like
For
the
sure.
3 people that care.
Yeah.
Okay. I did have like a really exciting parenting win today that I wanted to discuss with you. But
wait to
I'm
hear
so paranoid that I'm gonna come off so like preachy and like pretentious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, is
but-
that just like a judgment I'm putting on myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you'll let me know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, please let me know. So I've been telling Nikki offline that like one of my favorite things that I've done with my son Callum, who's 2.5, is I started implementing a phrase we call taking a break. So instead of like doing a timeout or whatever, like if things start to really escalate or I get overwhelmed or I could tell like he's about to kick it up a notch and things are going to get crazy, I say, oh, maybe you need to take a break. Why don't you go take a break? And he'll go and like remove himself, take a little break, or he'll sit on the couch. But it's really mostly beneficial because now I can take a break and he understands what that means. So when I'm getting really overstimulated, I'm like, you know what, mommy needs to take a break. Like, I'll put Ty, if he's not napping, if he's awake, like, I'll put him in the crib for like 10 minutes. Here's a book. Like,
Yeah.
I can't, you need to be safe, like in a safe space, because mommy needs to take a time out, take a break. Anyway, so we use this phrase all the time. Like, Callum will give himself a break. I told you at his birthday party, he didn't nap. 3 hours into the party, he's like, Callum needs to take a break. We were at the aquarium yesterday. He goes, oh, Callum needs to take a break. So he asked me to take Ty out of the stroller so he could like just sit in the stroller for like 10 minutes. But it's honestly been so nice just to be on the same page. So anyway, background story.
My kids don't understand mommy needs a break. They could give a shit less if mommy needs a break. Truly.
Well, I don't know. You never know.
Well, I'll try it.
Yeah, try it. So the parenting win, though, is that today we got home from the mall. I had a meeting with the Malls for Mamas.
How'd that go?
Big turnout.
Was Ashley I there?
Actually, I was there. Me and all the Rhode Island mamas. Imagine, like, I start this, like, convention.
I think you should.
I think I should,
I think
too.
you could and should.
Yeah, I
and
think I
houlda.
should.
You shoulda, coulda, woulda, houlda.
Just for the merch. So anyway, so we got back from the mall, and it was just, like, I knew, it was like that time of day. It was like 3 o'clock. I was like, God, these kids are about to just freaking go AWOL.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we need to take a little break. I put Ty in his crib, and Callum was like doing his thing in the living room, and I was in my bedroom, which is like right behind it. And I hear him talking to one of our dogs, Taco. And Taco was like really pissing him off. Like Callum was getting really annoyed. And he goes, Taco, no, Taco, you need to take a break. Go lie down. Go take a break. And I was just like observing. I was like, let me see how this plays out. And he goes, here, Taco, he goes, here, Taco, I opened my door. Go in my room and take a break. Go take a break in my room. And Taco actually got up, walked off the couch, and came in our bedroom and laid down.
What a respectful house. Your dogs are even following suit in the lingo. I love that.
But I was like, Callum, great job. Like,
No, Brie, that's so healthy and so good to teach him at a young age. I feel like if my kids would have learned that sooner, but there's still time.
there's
But
still time. But it was just crazy to see like a tool that I've been using like with Callum to see him understand the concept and use it himself. I was
Right.
like, oh my God, like, should I write a book?
like seriously, start a
Instead of-
podcast.
Start a podcast. You know that book, like the Power Pause or something? The
The
pause.
power of pause.
The Power of Pause. I'm gonna write like the power of taking a break. It is impactful. Seriously, it has made the biggest difference.
No, that's seriously amazing. Leo's lingo that he likes to use is I'm having a hard time. And Leo's 4, and it's so cute when he says it because, like, it really is when he's getting frustrated. It's when he
Yeah.
can't take off his sweatshirt or when he can't do his buckle. And he's like, Mom, I'm having a hard time. And then that kind of, in my mind, puts into, like, perspective, okay, he might be being whiny, so don't freak out on him, like, and assume that he's being annoying and whiny. Like, he's just having a hard time, and he's able to articulate, like,
Yeah.
Mom, I'm having a hard time. And I'm like, oh, all right. I'm, like, so glad you told me that, bud.
I know, it's huge. It's so,
Love it.
and I feel like it's so important for them to learn how to say what they're feeling because sometimes Callum will just scream and cry and he speaks in like another language. And I'm like, I can't help you
Right.
because I have no idea what you're saying.
Okay. Not to bring this to Love Island UK, But Callum is going to turn out to be Connor. Just a well-mannered,
Yeah.
respectable man.
Well, you know, Callum's named after Love Island UK.
Stop.
That's where he got his name.
I think we did talk
Yeah.
about this because we know where Callum's from, yes.
Yeah, it
Love
all comes
Island.
back to Love Island UK. That's where he
Not
got
Love
his name.
Island. He's below deck.
And now there's a tie.
I saw that.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh. So funny.
So crazy. Yeah, the future.
Yeah.
The children are the future. But yeah, I thought you would like to hear that. Have you seen any of this, like, or
Proud of
if
you
any of the
guys.
other Maddies are like new moms or you have little kids, try it. Maybe this will probably never work on my second child, Ty, who's about to turn 1 because he's a bulldozer.
Right.
But Callum's the firstborn. Like, he is at that age, he's 2.5, where like we can reason. Like, I can reason with him.
Yeah, but also Callum and you both modeling that for Ty will set the stage. Me and John, my husband, always say, Colin, my oldest, is who sets the tone of the house, not even us. It's
So
his,
true.
whatever his mood is like the whole vibe of what the house is going to be. Because that's
Yeah.
rubbing off on me and John. It's rubbing off on his younger siblings.
Dude, it's so true. They have so much power, that first child.
But he's gonna teach Ty like that's the way we roll, and I'm trying to, because Colin just doesn't have that language, so he gets super frustrated really, not really easily, but like when he does get frustrated or they're taking his things, like his automatic response is to yell at them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, but you have to like remember, like Livy's a baby, you have to tell her and show her, tell her what you want her to do, or use like a nicer voice, because then I see Livy, who's she's going to be 2 in October, she'll start yelling when she doesn't like what's happening. And I'm like, oh yeah, because you saw your brother do that.
Yeah.
So that's why you're doing that. So there's hope for Ty.
I hope so. I really hope so. Another thing, parenting wise, sorry guys, this is a big parenting episode, but have you seen any of this discourse online that, I mean, I don't think we're not these kinds of moms, but gentle parenting is out and fuck around and find out parenting is in?
I am that parent, yeah.
Have you seen that? This is like a big discussion happening
No.
online. And like by like fuck around and find out, it's more people are saying like, okay, your kid wants to do something and you know the result of that is not going to be like beneficial to them. Like let them do it. They'll learn like what happened and then maybe they won't make the same mistake next time. So instead of like over explaining or like or just saying no because oh, this is what's going to happen, like let them fuck around and find out.
That's so funny.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, I'm not mad about it, honestly.
Right. I thought you meant like fuck around and find out like mommy's going to get you.
Oh yeah, you want to
Like, go ahead, test mommy.
But
Test mommy.
that's
and
part
find
of it
out.
too. Like, yeah, just like instead of intervening a problem or you see like the problem happening, you let it play out. And then that's how they learn from there. And I think there's definitely like a middle ground.
For sure.
But it got me thinking like, again, I always come back to being a millennial, but millennials now are having kids and we are obviously the last generation that knew life before the internet. And I'm so interested to see how, I don't know what our generation of kids is called, but I'm so interested to see like what they become because I almost feel like most millennials are like on the same page. Don't you think so?
In terms of
Like parenting and like how we look at our kids because like we didn't have helicopter parents, right? Like were your parents?
no.
Yeah, like it was very just like such a different experience. We didn't have the internet, so we were outside, all the same stuff you hear all the
Yeah.
time. Like I mean, we all watched a lot of TV, but we were also like there was nothing else to do. We were outside, like you're
Right.
playing with your cousins, your siblings, whoever you have, the neighborhood. It's so different and now kids are just plugged in.
And TV is harmless compared to cell phones and things that
And social
everybody has
media.
access to now.
Totally. Like, and I'm just interested to see like what from our like childhood we're ingraining into our kids and if we're kind of like all doing the same things and if we're like
It's-
intentionally raising them to know life a little bit like how we grew up and like what their generation is going to be when they get to that point.
I think our parenting is so crazy because we do have the cell phones. Like we
Yeah.
are the last generation to know life without cell phones, but we're also that introduction to so much technology. And I think like, all of our trauma from our parents, like whatever it is, I feel like everybody has like a collective millennials. Like we all have like the same thing.
Kind of.
But
Yeah.
it's going to be that we're always on our phones.
Oh my God, Nikki, you're so right. That's going to be our kids' traumas that we're always on our phones.
And that is, and I think about it all the time.
Wow.
And like Colin has even said to me before, like, pay attention, stop looking at your phone. But it's so hard because sometimes like work is on my phone.
Yeah.
Things that I have to do are on my phone.
Yeah.
I need to maybe try start using my laptop more.
Just to
That way it's not
differentiate.
like I'm just staring at my phone. It's like, okay, when mommy's on her laptop, that's like working.
That's a good idea. Because I'll say, like, oh, mommy's working. Like, you know how daddy goes to work, but like, you get to be with mommy all day. It's because mommy does work from home or whatever it may be. But Nikki, I never thought about it that like that's going to be their trauma is like us on our phone because it's so true. That hit me so hard that you just said that. I never
it's
thought about it.
So sad. I saw somebody post the other day, like,
I think my,
that they were gonna just thinking of like their kid trying to tell them something or show them something, and you're looking down at your phone, like missing life and what's happening in front of you. But it's so hard because I feel like for us, we have so much on our plates.
I know.
Like, we have so much to do in such little time that it's like if I'm not doing things on my phone, like I'm on my phone ordering groceries so I can go and pick them up.
Agreed.
Like
Yeah.
I'm doing 9 million things. So like I kind of have to be on my phone, but I'm also watching my kids full time. It's
Yeah.
just there's not enough time to do everything.
Actually, I don't know if you follow Amanda from Not Skinny But Not Fat. We talk about her all the time. And one time she did a Q&A and somebody was like, do you ever get worried about, like, because she's always on her phone doing stories, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
someone's like, don't you get worried about your kids seeing you on your phone all the time? And she said, I am with my children 24. This was before they were in school. And it was like, I am with my kid 24/7. I am with him all the time. He has access to me all day. He knows I'm working on my phone. That's my job. And like because I'm working on my phone, that's why he gets to be with me all day. Do you know what
But
I'm
it's hard
saying?
for a kid to understand
I
that.
know.
Like,
Also, look at us having these deep, riveting conversations.
Truly.
But you guys didn't think we had this in us.
wait, what did we just say about Amanda though? Oh, it's hard for though
Yeah.
a kid, especially so young, like
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 years old, to understand that mommy's working and you
know.
get to stay home with mommy because she's working on her phone.
So true.
It's just a hard concept. So I try to be mindful. It's
Yeah,
so
you're
hard
good.
though, but
I can get
and
back.
I feel guilty, but we're doing the best we can.
We're, as usual, you guys, we're just doing our best, which is our tagline here.
Oh. Sorry, must be a cat.
Probably. Doing our best, which is our tagline. But I texted Andrew the other day and I was like, wow, the best part about losing weight is wearing jeans. And he goes, throw that on a mug. I was like, no, the internet, like the world is too soft to hear that sentence,
No.
even though I just said it to you guys, but you guys get me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's now's not the time.
Yeah,
That's not that
not in this climate.
Not in this climate. Oh God. All right. Anything, Nips, before I move on to some like rando news?
No, go for it.
Okay. So did you see that West Wilson started a new podcast? West from
No.
Summer House?
No.
Okay, so West from Summer House started a podcast with WNBA star Sophie Cunningham. Don't know who that is, but apparently she's like a fairly polarizing figure because when I saw like the announcement, I'm like reading the comments and people are like either loving this girl Sophie or really hating her.
I mean, isn't that the way it is?
Oh wait, so I had to do like a little bit of digging. So apparently they went to high school together.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the connection there?
Yeah, they went to high school together, but she's like a big WNBA star. She plays for the Indiana Fever. I don't know, guys. I don't know WNBA. Caitlin Clark. That's all I got. She plays for the Indiana Fever, but the reason why I guess people love her hate her is because she was accused of having an affair with like the CEO of like I think like a college basketball team, the Phoenix Suns. Like, is that NBA?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so she
We're
was
not a sports podcast.
clearly. So she was accused of having an affair with him, and also I guess she like made a TikTok like talking shit about refs. She got fined like from the WNBA, and she
Okay.
also like defended Caitlin Clark for like a foul or something like that, and she got into a fight like during a game.
Sounds like my kind of girl.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, also people don't like her because they think she's a Republican,
Doesn't sound like my kind of girl.
and Wes has been like like pretty openly like left leaning. You know, I don't think he's ever declared anything, but just from things that he's said. And I guess I saw somebody say that people were saying this in the comments, like, "Oh, how could you align with her?" And he responded back like, I can be friends with somebody that
Yeah, there's room for both. Like,
yeah,
that's also a great thing for a podcast
I
to have
know.
people with two different viewpoints. And also,
Totally agree.
Republican isn't a bad word.
I
Like, I
agree.
said that as a joke.
Yeah, she's joking, guys. So if you're a Republican, like, please stay. Like, we, it's fine. We're good.
No, like, being Republican isn't a bad word or a bad thing. Like, in this climate, it's not,
It's all about the climate.
it means something a little bit different
But
now,
it's
but
not
just
just one thing.
right. It's
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's okay. I know. So people are like really upset with him about that, but it's like, okay, everybody relax. They're talking, like, they're shooting this shit. They're not talking about
Yeah.
like what's
Politics
going
and
on in the world. He said the podcast, like, it's called Show Me Something, and it's literally about like sports, pop culture, Bravo. It's just about everything. Like, they're just friends from high school. They both happen to be famous, and they have a podcast together.
I'm excited to listen. Did
I'll
it drop yet?
probably it dropped, yeah.
Great.
I probably won't listen, but
I will.
I'm
I'll
happy for them.
I'll give it a listen.
Yeah. And apparently, like, he obviously has a lot of female fans, and I guess she has a lot of male fans because, like, I don't know, she's a little hottie and she's like a sports star, like athlete. I'm sure she comments about other sports, so I think like it'll be good for both of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, very interesting. Another thing that I wanted to talk about. Paige and Hannah were like fill-in announcers for the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Whatever. I don't watch the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Obviously, just like most of us, I've seen the clips. So happy for them. But I did want to say shout out to whoever on Jimmy's team made this call because late night television is a dying breed. And if they want to stay in the game, they need to bring in this young generation that's going to bring in their whole fan base to support them because nobody under the age of 50, in my opinion, is watching Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon.
Right.
And even
And
then, it's slim.
and let's bring some women in the fold. Like, let's have some women on late night.
Well, I was going to say, how long until Paige and Hannah have their own late night show, like in the same vein as Chelsea Lately?
Yes, I was
Where they're
thinking.
just like roasting pop culture, people in the media, commentating on anything. Like they did a segment for Jimmy Fallon where they were stopping couples of people walking the street and they were trying to guess like how they were, like what their relation was to each other. It was so funny. They're just like reading people. They're like, okay, so you're his dentist and like he's your patient. Like just being so ridiculous. Like,
Let me guess, that was Hannah.
yeah, that was Hannah. But just doing stuff like that, like they are, I think they could, if they wanted to, move in the direction of having their own real show. And I think they
Maybe,
dip their toe in the water with their YouTube.
maybe that was their audition.
Oh my God. Maybe that was their audition.
Did they do good? Oh, you didn't watch.
I watched the clips. I like them.
Okay.
I would watch a show though. If they had a show that was like on a streaming service, easy to access, I
Do
would
you
watch
think
it.
that they're universally loved, or do you think that they have,
Well, I
like,
think they have
is it
Brock.
like a Caitlyn Bristow, like you love her or you hate her? Is it?
Well, I think Paige is fairly universally loved, and I think Hannah has a huge fan base. And people that are like,
Yeah,
like she has a huge fan base of people that don't know her from Summer House.
right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I
but she's a
think
comedian.
she's a
She's so
comedian.
far beyond Summer House.
So far
Like,
beyond Summer House. So I think like they have a huge audience. I mean, they sold out Radio City or whatever.
yeah, I don't even equate Hannah to Summer House.
Yeah, it's so true. Good for them. Is that? Oh, that just reminds me to remind you about Carl.
Yes. Okay. So this girl, her TikTok is Audrey Jean.
Okay.
She lives in Brooklyn and she was walking by the location of Soft Bar and said everything that Lindsay Hubbard has said about Carl is right. Like they're just building material everywhere. There is really nothing to show for Soft Bar right
There's no
now.
bar.
There is no bar. She said it's basically all outdoors, so she doesn't know how it's going to sustain itself in the winter. Like it is nowhere near
Oh
ready to
no.
launch.
This
But
reminds
the
me of people
part,
who are walking by, There's Something About Her, like every day for months.
remember, and then they took down the yellow
Yes.
awning, and that was like a whole
Yeah.
big thing that they took down the yellow awning.
Wow.
But the part that I wanted to share with you that I thought was so funny is that Carl responded. And he
Wow.
writes, happy to give you a tour of the space. Like, this is literally a random girl on TikTok. And then he also responded, also, last summer, August 1st, I hosted a friends and family launch, my mobile van and pop-up. Startups launch in a variety of ways, and I went with a mobile to get the brand and drinks in people's hands. The goal was to open a location, but I didn't get the space until January 2025 and didn't begin building until March. Construction takes time. Like I said, I'm happy to meet and show you the construction, design plans, and even business model. You have a fair amount of info that's not accurate, so I'd love to show you and answer your questions. Thanks.
Wow. Okay. So she's right. It's like, no, you should just post a video tour of the space and tag her.
Like, what? You're gonna meet with this girl,
No, that's
Audrey, from
really
TikTok.
crazy.
This totally random girl.
Oof.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And show her your business model?
Well, because he has a business model, but the business ain't there yet.
The business ain't businessing.
The business ain't businessing.
But I
mean,
just thought it was so funny for him to give such an in-depth response to this girl. I'm like, I'll show you the business
she hit
plans.
the nerve hard. She
Yeah,
hit the
she
nerve,
did.
especially saying Lindsay's name.
Oh yeah.
All it takes.
It hit Carl's desk, and Carl was
Not happy.
also, I watched a little, I think it was a podcast with him or some sort of interview where he said that he was going to when he was looking for a space, they brought him to a Starbucks and he was going to buy out the Starbucks, but then he didn't like the idea.
Honestly, that would be much easier.
It's much easier.
Buy out a Starbucks. Okay, there's the bar, and here's your high tops.
And he was saying that he feels like his brand more aligns with a Starbucks than with a bar,
What?
soft bar.
So it's gonna be just like a cafe for. He doesn't know, you guys.
I know.
He
But he has a
doesn't
business
know.
model. He has a business model.
But actually, Nikki, I like that better. You're gonna have like not a coffee shop, but you're gonna do like teas and elixirs, like and like those stupid sparkling passion fruit, whatever that Starbucks does. Like that is kind of what you're doing. You're making flavored beverages.
Right. But is it geared toward alcohol? Like,
I
I know it's non-alc, but like,
think
is it supposed to be like a Moscow Mule, non-alcoholic? Because then that's very different than like a passion fruit.
No, totally. I feel like that was the original plan, like a bar for people that don't drink. And hopefully now it's clicking for him. Like that, again, we've said this before. Like, I do feel like that is the future, but we're not there yet. And if he wants to make money and have like a higher range for profit, like, yeah, do it during the day where people can stop in and get like a delicious
Right.
treat.
Because, but I mean, it is actually different. I think we were talking about this, or I was talking about it with somebody. The younger generation, like my sister's age, they're waking up early and getting matchas
Matcha.
and going to hot yoga. Like they're
Yeah,
not.
they don't drink.
They're not going out at night and like partying like that.
No.
People also had other ideas in there. Somebody said, honestly, he should have done a travel bar and do events as well as pop-ups.
No, that's good.
And somebody said he should have branded the soft bar menu and drink packages, mixers, additives, and sold that to regular bars.
Ooh.
That would have been a good idea.
There's like one big mixer company that makes like, fizzy mixers, I guess, that you use as a base to make non-alc cocktails. It's called Fever Tree. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Well, I guess like just working in restaurants. I don't know if there's a new thing out there now, but Fever Tree was the big one. Like if anybody wanted a non-alc or like we did a tasting menu and you wanted to, like instead of doing a wine pairing, if you didn't drink, there'd be like a non-alc pairing. And like Fever Tree was like the base for everything. Now that would be a good idea.
Is that something you could buy in store, or is
Yeah,
that
you can
something
buy
that
them.
only restaurants had?
No, you can buy them in store. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, great. I think that's kind of like what Blake Lively does with her
Really?
Betty Buzz. Yeah,
What is it called? Betty Buzz?
Betty Buzz. It's like these little flavored, like kind of like seltzers, honestly, that you use as a base to make like non-alc cocktails.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But honestly, I hope that it does work out for Carl because he's put a lot of freaking
know.
money into
I'm
this.
scared.
And I love Carl,
He's a nice
so
guy.
I hope that it works out for him.
The last like newsy thing that's not even really news, but
Wait, my cousin Isabel is gonna die because it's like I always talk shit, and then it's like, but I'm happy for them.
but like we support you.
Love him. Good for him.
We wish you the best. Like you're gonna crush it.
Dying, I always wrap it up and then nice little bow. That never makes the TikTok clips, and that's why people hate us.
Oh my God, you're so right. Speaking of polarizing, that's us.
Yeah, truly.
I know, but like whatever. We're making people think, okay?
Yeah.
Are we?
Are we?
Yeah. Okay, the other thing that we have to talk about is Scheana Shay, Miss Scheana Shay. She makes the New York Times bestseller list, and people are fucking pissed.
Why?
Because people that bought the book,
Say
first
it
of all,
sucks.
they say it sucks because she put out all the juicy stories before the book release. But guys, that's why it's a New York Times bestseller. Like, Gina's being a businesswoman. She knows maybe there's not much in there. She dropped all the meat because people are probably thinking, wow, that's what she's putting out there now. What else is in the book?
Right.
And then
So
they
she
buy
sold it. So she's selling.
She sold the book. She's a
Yes.
saleswoman.
Wow.
And then they bought the book and there's like nothing else in there. And even like all the stuff about Lisa was just that Lisa was basically a producer and Scheana was kind of like a teacher's pet and Lisa was like making Scheana do stuff like, duh, we watched the show.
Is that what this is kind of a dumb question, but is that what like what a bestseller is? Is it just how many sales you have?
How many
It's
sales
not
you
based
have.
on reviews or anything?
Nope. It's sales in a certain amount of time when the book comes out.
Wow.
And I think that includes like pre-sales. So like she was getting those pre-sales up, guys.
hell yeah.
You bought it. Honestly, good for Scheana. Like I'm happy for her because she got what she wanted and like she is a hustler. Okay, you do you, girl.
You do you.
She did
girl.
it.
Okay, did you see Kristen Doty? Oh, you sent it to me
Yes.
on Not Skinny But Not Fat, talking about Scheana coming out with the Brock stuff. And Kristen's whole thing is, why now, Kristen Doty? Like, just seems a little sus that, all these years later, like, why would you throw your husband under the bus?
Yeah,
If
he's
you guys have
forgiven him.
moved through it. But you said it, Brie. She's a businesswoman. Mommy needs that money.
And in the book, people did say further about Brock. She said stuff for like when she first met him, like he was like shady, she didn't trust him, she caught him in so many lies.
But we knew that.
No, we knew that. So at this point, Scheana has accepted Brock for who and what he is. And again, like she's worked through it in whatever way she can.
Right.
And
So if
maybe
she's going to make a buck off of it, then
totally, she's going to make money off of it because it's her story to tell. It did happen to her. It is shitty and she needs the money. She doesn't have
only
DPR anymore, guys. Like
the
she
only
needs
thing that I don't love is like that Summer's dad.
I know.
So that kind of sucks that that's out there for her kid.
Yeah, but think of all the stuff that's out there about Scheana, even before the book,
Very true.
you know?
Okay, and I also said to you offline, how pissed is Lala?
Oh.
Because we know that Lala's book did not make the New York Times bestseller. Did they have a cake for her?
Oh, I don't know. Did they?
I don't remember. I just remember her like waiting for the call. I thought that
my
they
God.
might have like been ready to have a party for her. I could
Probably.
totally be making that up. But yeah, poor Lala.
I want to know what Lala thinks of Brock now. Because
sure.
she like hated Brock at the beginning, ripped him apart, and then totally went back, like defended him, was like, "You are a good man, you're a good person, I trust you," all this stuff. And we know Lala does not like to be made look a fool. And I feel like the fact that she was all in on Brock being this person and like changing to realize like, oh, you're still not.
And she hates a cheater.
Yeah, you're still like a cheater, like sketchy, creepy, whatever word she used. Like,
Do you think that she knew? Or do you think
No.
nobody knew?
no. I feel like Scheana said like her mom and her sister and that's it.
But you know what? That's not really on Lala to like have that big of an opinion on it.
It's not, but you know she does.
Right. And like from what we've seen, of course, like we're just
Yeah.
viewers online, but Brock has been really, really good to Lala and to Ocean. Like literally almost raising her. Like,
But it just shows you that people have so many sides to them. Like he has all these sides, and we all do. Like everybody's complex, and it's like, do you
Yeah.
want to accept somebody for all the sides that are there and they've shown you, or do you want to just say like, I only like this one, and so I'm not gonna be with you anymore
Yeah.
because I don't like this one. Like
I
that.
mean, but if one of your sides is like that bad that you're cheating on your
It's
pregnant
scary.
wife, like that's not a good side.
No, it's really scary.
It kind of negates all the good sides.
I agree, but it just people are You never know.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
crazy. Okay, should we move on to Amy Bradley? Speaking of crazy, Jesus. Okay, so
Okay.
I have like a timeline of just like how everything went down that I can just bullet off real quick, just so we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Okay, so the Amy Bradley is Missing documentary, Netflix, 3 episodes. One thing that I didn't really know anything going into it, just that this girl went missing on a cruise ship, like never to be found again, dead or alive. I did not realize it took place in 1998.
I knew nothing about it.
Yeah, like same. But when I heard
Yes.
1998, I was like, oh, that changes things because
Yeah.
that is, they only had so much to work with.
Right. And we'll get into like the things that the cruise did wrong that would
Yeah.
never happen in
Literally enough.
2025.
Okay, let me just do this quick timeline. Okay, so
Okay.
March 21st, 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley, she's 23 years old. She boards the Royal Caribbean Sea Cruise with her mom, dad, and her brother. And it was
Brad
en route-
Bradley.
Brad Bradley. Like Boo Radley. No, Brad Bradley.
No, that's a little crazier than Boo Radley. Brad Bradley.
I know, crazy name. But people like, that's what you were naming your kids back then. Do you know what I mean? Like John
Brad
Johnson.
Bradley. Yeah, I guess. Pete Peterson.
Yeah, like that's what you did.
Okay.
98.
You know, like the parents were probably so stoned. They were probably like, how funny would it be?
Oh
if
yeah.
we
Well, they were
named it-"
probably born in the 70s, so yeah,
Right.
kids for sure. Brad Bradley, love it. Okay, so it was en route to Curacao. Also, I just want to emphasize that Amy, at the time she went missing, was 23 years old. That also surprised me. Okay, so March 21st, they enter the cruise. March 23rd, 2 days later, early morning, the dad like sees her out on the terrace at 5:30 a.m. 30 minutes later, he wakes up at 6 o'clock and she's gone, nowhere to be found. Shoes and cigarettes left behind. That morning, the ship docks into Curacao, even though her parents like went to the head of the cruise, said their daughter was missing, wanted to do a search. The people on the ship that were running the ship, they're like, sorry, we have to dock. Like, she'll show up when we get there. Don't worry about it.
Can I give like very specific times that I have?
Oh, sure.
At 5:30, Ron Bradley, who's Amy's dad, saw Amy sleeping on the balcony, like Bree just said. At 6 a.m., Ron, her dad, woke up again and Amy was gone. At 6:30 a.m., the parents alerted the ship's staff about her disappearance, and at 7:50 a.m., they deboarded the boat at the dock. So I was like, how much time? Because I was wondering how much time had passed when they alerted the boat to when they released everybody. And it was a quick amount of time. And this is important in everybody's theories of what could have happened to Amy. Could she have gotten off the boat
Yeah.
or
What could have
so
happened?
that's the time frame for everything.
Yeah. Well, that's like basically the time frame for the ship. They do like a search effort of like they do that search effort quick. Like they put the call out there, and the police department, whoever on Curacao, how do you say that? Curacao, they are out there, helicopters, boats, like they are looking for a body that washed up on shore because they were so adamant that if Amy jumped or fell in the water, that without a doubt her body would have washed up on the shoreline. So they're looking for her. They do not find anything.
And these are locals who are like, I have lived here my whole life. I know these oceans. If anything were to fall off of a ship or land in the ocean, it would wash up at some point, and at some point fairly soon.
Exactly. Especially because they were searching hours after she was missing.
And the ship was close to shore at the time.
Yes, good point, Nikki.
And
Yeah.
somebody online said if she did jump or fall, she likely could have swam to shore. They were that close.
And apparently she was a great swimmer.
Could she have gotten eaten by sharks?
I don't know. Or they said
Nobody even said that.
No, they did say that because people are like, "Oh, maybe she got eaten by a shark." And one of the locals said like a shark wouldn't eat a whole body. Like there would have
Right,
been a leg,
Yes, you're right.
not to be graphic, but something would have turned up that you could have identified.
A piece of clothing,
Piece
something.
of clothing. Yeah. Okay, so this is 1998. In 1999, a Canadian tourist reports seeing a woman resembling Amy on a Curacao beach with 2 men. The man claimed the woman tried to speak to him but was pulled away by the 2 men. And I also want to note one of the men they identified as being a band member aboard the ship.
Yes.
Well, like-
so who ends
identified,
up being kind of a
his word.
suspect of this whole thing.
Yeah, so Amy's still missing. Like, no body found, nothing comes up. In
Wait, I'm
2005.
sorry, Brie. Also, very important is that Amy had a very distinct tattoo. She had a tattoo of the Tasmanian devil from
Crazy. Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes holding a basketball.
Yeah.
And the person that Brie just mentioned that saw her on the beach with the two guys saw that tattoo, and that's how he really knew that it was her.
Yeah.
He remembered seeing that tattoo on her.
Which is crazy.
Yes, as like a very distinct, identifiable marker
Yeah.
on her.
Okay, so 2005, another person comes forward. A U.S. Navy officer claims he saw Amy in a Caribbean brothel years earlier, but he was afraid to speak up because he was in the Navy at the time. Obviously, you're not supposed to go out to brothels. Like, he was embarrassed. He could have gotten in trouble. He was really close to, like, retiring or something like that. And he didn't want to, like, lose everything he worked for. So he didn't speak up about it until years later. When he
And
saw her picture, like, circulating, he was like, oh, shit, I saw that girl. And
the brothel that he went to was armed with
yeah.
locals with guns.
Yeah.
So, I mean, imagine you're just this American and you're on this island. You don't know what could happen to you. Not defending that he didn't say anything,
Yeah.
but that same guy, the reason why he didn't, nobody, I don't think he knew who Amy Bradley was when he was there, but she was left alone with him at the table. It was her and another girl. The other girl walked away, and Amy had, or the girl who was there, who was allegedly Amy, had said, I'm Amy Bradley. They're holding me against my will. Like, I need you to help me. And the guy was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, well, he
and
was
never,
like, he obviously wasn't his
yes.
first time at a
Oh,
brothel. He's like, they're always trying to hustle you. She was
said
like,
that
I need $20. I owe
she
them.
needed $200.
Oh,
She owed them
$200.
$200 for drugs or
Yeah.
something.
And he was like,
and
okay,
so he,
she's trying to, like, rob him, basically.
yes,
Yeah, which, like, I could see his mindset.
100%.
Yeah, like, I don't fault him for that. And then to this day, now, 2025, Amy is still missing. There's no arrest, no
Wait,
confirmed
you didn't mention
sightings.
the woman who saw her in the bathroom.
Oh, I don't have that.
She was spotted
Wait.
again. I'm not sure what year it was, but it was in Barbados that the woman saw her in the bathroom.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, a woman that looked like Amy. She didn't know who that Amy Bradley was missing. Again, it was very publicized, but not really. Again, this was
know.
like the 90s, the 2000s. It wasn't
There's no social media. There's no.
right.
It's just like missing persons on like a cable TV channel that comes
Exactly.
up where they show pictures.
So the lady didn't get a good feeling from it, and she was also a woman in the bathroom, like terrified for herself too. But she was trying to ask the girl like if she was okay. So that was another spotting.
And
of
the
Amy.
woman that believed she saw Amy in the bathroom could tell that it was kind of like a prostitute.
Yes. Like they had a deal to go and do, and he said, you better not run.
Yeah.
Amy, she
Someone's
had
waiting for her.
apparently heard Amy say, can we go and see the children? So there's now all different theories circulating. Was there anything else you wanted to add to the timeline?
No.
Okay. So there are several theories. One theory is that she jumped,
Yeah.
committed suicide. She was struggling with her sexuality. She had come out to her parents. Her parents were not okay with it.
Yeah.
She had a relationship with a woman. She ended up writing this woman a long love letter in a bottle, begging her to be rescued. It was very cryptic and
Yeah, it
like
was cryptic.
very crazy foreshadowing as to what is to come. It was like really gave me chills. It was so crazy. So that's one theory is that, she was
I
struggling.
think that whole thing with the note was like a coincidence.
Totally.
Like, I do not think she committed suicide.
I do not either. I do not one bit. I think that she is still alive, and I think she is on one of the islands.
See, I don't.
You don't?
No.
I think that she's alive, and I think that she has kids.
I think that, okay, I don't know if this is like a hot take. I'm like actually scared to say what I think. I think that she was really drunk the night before. She passed out on outside, like on that little patio, like whatever, in front of their room. I think she was going to go back inside, but realized she had to throw up, and she like stepped up to like throw up over the side of the balcony, and I think she fell over because she was like drunk and like had the spins, and because she was like waking up.
Really?
And I think, and this is why I think
why
that-
isn't she found?
Wait, Nikki, this is why I think that, because the dad woke up at 6 o'clock, like abruptly with a bad feeling. So I immediately was like, oh my God,
Did
maybe
he hear
he
a
woke up because he
splash
heard a splash. Because why else would
with
you
her shoes? And
panic so hard as soon as you wake up? Oh my God, I just saw her there. She's not there. She must be missing. Why would you panic so hard that your 23-year-old daughter, who's an adult, was missing and that something bad happened to her? If you were with your parents, you were sharing a room, and they woke up at 6 a.m., you weren't there, but they knew you were sleeping there drunk out all night, and you're gone at 6 a.m., like, don't you think they would be like, oh, she probably went to go get breakfast or go hit up get a coffee, like, because she's
yeah, and
hungover or
her
something?
shoes and her cigarettes were there, which is like, why would she leave without her shoes? Nobody heard her walk through the room.
Yes.
But what are all these sightings of her?
Of
Do you think they're
people.
just
Yeah,
mistakes?
I think they're just mistakes. Like, I really think she fell overboard, and I feel like the fact that I think it was an accident. Like, and also they said this in the documentary, I think, or I don't know if I saw this when I was like researching after, but there was like a little side table that was pushed up against the wall. So that's why I think, okay, maybe she stood up on that because they kept saying that the railing was so high up. Like, even if you were leaning over, you wouldn't just fall over. So I think like she pushed that up against the wall so she could stand up and throw up.
Why didn't they find her then?
Well, that I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe like she fell down deep, got stuck under something. Like, I have no idea. I don't have the answer to that. But I think the fact that the locals were so adamant that if she fell, something would have washed up, like that is what is really giving the family hope. Like, no, they would have found her. They never found her, so she's still out there, which of
I
course you
think
have
there's a
no
lot.
closure.
I think there's a lot of things giving the family
Well,
hope.
yeah,
Like,
the
that's what's so
sightings.
messed up about it is the sightings.
No.
Years later, images came out
Oh, yeah.
of
That was
a
crazy.
what seems like a prostitute,
Yeah.
posing in scandalous positions in a way that, you know, would presume that that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
She didn't look happy.
No.
Another theory is that she was taken and just sold into sex trafficking.
See, I could understand if it's like a teenager out all night looking for trouble, could easily be persuaded and like swept off her feet to
But she
like.
did like to drink and she did like to party.
She did, but why? So people think that she was taken by the bass player because she was like
Yellow.
dancing with him, and they think that at 6 a.m. she left the room. She had like some meeting planned with him. Why would you have a planned meeting at 6 a.m.?
Why would you leave your shoes behind?
And
Why
especially
would
if
you go
you're
out
passed out
barefoot?
drunk, why would you wake up? You don't know what time it is. You're like, oh, I have to go meet this guy. And like she was gay. Like, I don't think she was leaving to go hook up with him. And why are you
No.
leaving to go do something with anybody at 6 a.m.?
But what if it was for drugs? Like she said. Like she said.
Who's
At
she?
that, like Amy, the alleged Amy said to the guy, the Navy guy, that she owed these guys money.
Well, that's because I think that was a hustle. Like, I don't think that was really Amy.
You do?
No, because they were
But
even
how
asking
would
the
they all
family.
know who?
And they
How
were,
would they all know who Amy Bradley is?
well, because they're living on that island and there's pictures of this girl all over the place. So I'm sure like local prostitutes that maybe don't want to be doing that, they see this girl picture and they're like, oh, I have brown hair. Like, I'm going to clock that and I'm going to say, like, I want to try to get out of this. Like, I'm going to say I'm Amy Bradley because they're seeing her face like plastered around their town.
I don't know.
I really think she fell off the
The
boat.
the other big thing is the IP addresses. So
Yeah, that is weird.
these people created a website of all about Amy Bradley
Yeah.
documents, and then they started uploading photos of her family, of her dog, and it's weird. This same IP address in Barbados, which is one of the places that she was allegedly seen, visits the website, and they could see what pages that she visits, how long she stays on that page, when she visits the page, or when the person visits the page. And another theory is that she has a family in Barbados, not
Yeah.
like against her will, of course. But now she has children, and that she knows that this page exists. And the weird thing is that whoever is behind this IP address is visiting it at very weird times. So it's always Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and the mom's birthday. And they're viewing pages that have pictures. So it's pictures of her mom and her family, and they're staying there for minutes at a time. So people are saying that this is Amy who is visiting and looking at these pictures and, kind of like checking in.
I was thinking, like, what if it's Yellow's daughter? Like, she is so heavily invested in this case, and she's
Could
almost
be.
like, she had, so Yellow is the name of the man they think could have, like, kidnapped her and sold her into sex trafficking. And years later, his daughter called Amy's family saying, like, I think my dad could have something to do with this. But when they, and then at a certain point, she calls the dad on speakerphone while she's being filmed and asks him point blank, and I like believed him.
I believed him too, actually.
Like, I think he was like wrong place, wrong time. He was just like grooving with this girl the night before.
But he does have like a shady background. And just to go back to what you said about like why would they pick Amy? She is older. She didn't
Yeah.
look older though. She didn't
She
look
looked like she was in her 20s. Like, she didn't look like a teenager.
no, she looked young. And they kept saying, and I don't know if this is just the family now trying to make
Yeah.
connections, that everybody on the boat was infatuated with
I
Amy.
know.
And they would say like, "Oh, where's Amy? Is Amy coming to this? Like where is she?"
I think there just wasn't a lot of like young people, and she was kind of like the life of the party,
Maybe.
you know? Like,
So the
I
crazy
think they are grasping because they don't want to lose hope, which I have so much sympathy. I can totally see
so
that. Like,
sad.
how could you ever move on? Like, I would probably be the same exact way if I was in that position because you have no closure. Like, you want to believe they're still out there, and you're not going to stop looking for your kid until you find them or you have answers. So I totally see them and understand them, and I think they've been given so much hope over the last almost 30 years that it's hard for them to move on. But I personally think that it's like easier to hold on to hope than it is to believe that someone's
Yeah.
gone. You
Is
know?
it though? That's what one of her friends was saying. Like, is it easier? The brother, Brad Bradley, did say, like,
I
he
know.
would prefer to hold on to hope than
But
to face the fact that she is gone.
but they can't face the fact because if they move on and she is alive, that guilt
Yeah.
will
I
eat
think
them
that's
alive. So you can't move on. You really can't move on unless you have a body. Seriously.
it's just so sad for this
So
family. Like,
sad.
they are preserving everything of hers. They have her car kept in mint condition. They keep just saying like, "Oh, it's here that she can drive it when she comes home." Everything
know.
is when Amy comes home. This will be here for her. When Amy gets home, we're gonna do this. When Amy gets home, she'll see the garden that we have for her.
I know.
Like,
It's
it's
really
just
sad. But I do have to say that picture that somebody sent to them of the person like a couple years later, like looked exactly like Amy. I was like, oh shit, like maybe that is her. Like really crazy.
I know. I just wonder if we'll ever, and now I wonder if like this is all coming out on Netflix. Like, if she is alive, are they going to keep her that way? Like, knowing that everybody's looking for her?
I don't know because she would be unrecognizable.
Right. I mean,
You
this
know?
is 30 years. Like,
I know. That's also seems kind of crazy. But I don't
when
know how that works.
they were like, they do like photo generated,
Yeah.
computer generated photos of what she would look like now. I'm like, oh, her mother?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
identical to her mother.
I know.
And the brother looked exactly like dad. So
That's
crazy.
what sucks is that there was people that were on the boat saying like, "Oh, we saw her on the elevator with Yellow at 5:30 or 6 a.m." But this was 98. Like there's barely any cameras.
That's the
Barely any
crazy part.
cameras.
I need to talk about that piece of shit cruise director.
Wow. What a freak.
I wrote down, so he says so he is defending, he was a cruise
cruise.
director at the time.
Yeah.
He is defending because my biggest question is why the hell would they deboard a boat
I know.
with a missing person?
Like not make any announcement or
No,
anything.
that's lockdown. Like, it's locked down. Like, we are looking at
We're
every
searching.
crevice of this boat before we deboard it. People are saying, could they have put her in a suitcase and wheeled her off?
I mean, that's
Could have been. So the guy says, that's one family's an unfortunate incident, but we can't inconvenience 2,400 other passengers.
Yeah.
And then he goes, life goes on, cruises go on.
like what if that was your sister or your mom or somebody in your family? Like to have no
fact-
sympathy.
That you're getting on TV 30 years later and saying this,
Sick. Really
I
crazy.
hope you don't get recognized out in public because
Well, no one's ever going to go on a cruise again. That's for damn sure.
also, why was the room cleaned but her shoes and her cigarettes were left there?
Nikki, I thought that was so crazy. And why was the room cleaned, period?
Right.
That
But
was
her
so
two
weird.
things were left there. Why would they clean the room?
Yeah, why would they clean the room?
That's so bizarre.
I thought the same thing. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
And the beginning creeps me out so much. I hated the
I know.
I was like, oh my God, it reminds me of like a stabbing. Like, oh, I
No,
didn't
the
like it. It
music was so intense.
truly creeped me out
Yeah, it
to
was
my
really.
core every time.
But the documentary, like, I feel like they did. It was like every time the episode ended, it was like a cliffhanger for the next
Yeah.
episode. I was like, because I was like, where are we going with this? It seems pretty like cut and dry. And then I was like, oh my God, oh my, like things just kept coming up, coming up.
Yeah, we ended the second episode with Yellow's daughter leaving a
Yes.
voice message to the parents. I was like, Gumi?
I know. And the first episode was like with a sighting of her.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, like it's whatever happened. Like, I don't think they're going to get
I
answers
know.
regardless.
So sad. I'm just so sad for her parents and for her brother and for her friends. Like, she was just so loved. She had, I definitely don't think she committed suicide because she just got a dog. She just got a new apartment. She was so excited
So
for
excited.
life.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I really did not expect to be swayed in my theory that she is alive. But, like, that kind of does make sense. Like, why would the
It was really the
table
fact
be
that,
pushed up?
and it was really the fact that the dad woke up abruptly and immediately thought something was wrong and like started panicking. I was like, that seems a
Right.
little dramatic. You're panicking that like your adult daughter, who you just saw 30 minutes ago, is not in the room. Like, why do you think something bad happened?
Like, subconsciously,
Subcon-
maybe. Like,
Yes, that's what I think.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, guys, what are your theories? I'm gonna make a clip. I need to know what people think about this.
Yeah.
Comment on
I
our
don't know.
post. Anything else? Should we?
That's all I had for Amy Bradley. But again, if you listen to this, I mean, at this point, there's no need to watch it because we really went through everything, but it was really
It
good.
was really good. Yeah.
And a story I'd never heard. I love
Same.
stories like it was, I didn't love it because there was an
Sad.
open end to it and we
Yeah.
still don't know, but it was very well done and really interesting to watch.
And also, like, if there is anybody out there that does have information, like, it's getting to them now.
I wonder if more sightings will come up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if she is out there, or even if she was, but maybe, she's passed since, and somebody knows anything and they've been holding on to it, like, now's their way to get
Yeah.
the truth out there.
Because even the woman who allegedly saw Amy in the bathroom in Barbados,
Yeah.
she didn't know anything until
know.
she was watching the 20-year anniversary or something like that. And she saw her photo and was like, oh my God, that's the girl that I saw.
Crazy.
So now it's really out there and people are seeing it. So who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's move on to something a little lighter. Real Housewives of OC. I'm actually nervous to talk about this episode because I was telling Nikki before we started that I've seen so much of the discourse online that I feel like is so opposite
Of our takes.
of our takes. And again, I don't know
boy.
exactly what you're going to say, but I could imagine like we're probably on the same page. And it's like nervous thinking about like putting, like, you guys know, we don't hold back. Like, we're super unfiltered. Like, we say whatever comes to mind, and then the next week maybe we've changed our mind, but like we lay
All the time.
all the time. But we lay out how we feel in the moment, and to think that other people are listening and maybe like they are so on the opposite side, and like this could change how they like view our takes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is like
Yes.
kind of scary, but like just stay with the rut, guys. We're still having fun, okay? Even if you don't
okay.
agree, like we said, West and that girl, if they don't
Yeah.
agree, they can have a podcast. You can listen to ours. Okay. So the episode starts with kind of like the middle and end of Heather's party. And before we get into it, I want to say, one, did you see Heather El Rey Musa in the background of Heather's party?
No.
Is it Nikki?
Was Tarek there?
Probably. I don't remember seeing Tarek because Heather was wearing like a pink sparkly dress. I was like, there's my girl. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, she's from, what is it?
Selling OC.
Selling OC, Heather
Or Beverly Hills.
selling
Selling
something.
Beverly.
Yeah. She is married to Tarek El Musa and they have like a kid together now, but again, somebody that I feel like a lot of people hate, but like we have such a soft spot for her.
So much lore around her and Tarek.
And get her on Real Housewives of OC.
Brie, I like her, but
You know I
like
love
Brie
her. Yeah.
rides for Heather Rael Musa. Loves her.
What does that say about me?
She's
don't know.
she's a nice girl. I think that she's also somebody that's very misunderstood. And like
Nikki,
people
that's what it
find her
is.
annoying, but
Yeah.
that's just her.
That's just her. And I
Yeah.
appreciate her for that. Like I really love her. We were also pregnant with our first at the same time.
Oh, so
So
you
I
guys
was like,
have that connection.
yeah, like she doesn't know it, but we're connected on that level. Like I think Callum and her son are a couple weeks apart.
Yeah, like me and Sean Johnson have
Yes.
had all three of our kids together at the same time.
Exactly. That is
We've had
crazy.
a miscarriage at the same time.
Wow.
Like truly simpatico.
You guys are in a group chat, just
Yes,
Heather.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like we're all close. We're a foursome.
Thanksgiving.
Heather needs to join Real Housewives of OC, and so
love
does
that.
Joe. Like, imagine if it's like Joe, Heather, Gretchen.
I'd love to see it.
I know, but like Shannon would kind of have to go at that point.
Which I
Like
could also
even
do
Heather,
with.
if Heather wants to go, like she can go at that point too. I don't know how Vicky, bring her back while you're at it. I don't know how Tamara would fit in with that crew, but like Gretchen is here for Tamara's spot. That's her mission of this season. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, and she'll get it.
Do you think she's gonna get it?
Over Tamra? Yes.
No, I don't know.
What do people think? Do people like Gretchen or no?
So people
Is it divided?
Like I do feel like people don't like I feel like some people are siding with Tamra because they think what she brings to the show is so important. Like she makes the show and that if they didn't have her, even though she was off the show for like years, I guess it wasn't at its peak at that point. But people believe that Tamra is carrying the show on her back. And if she wasn't here, like there would be no show. So at least she's doing something.
Wow, that's the opposite of what I'm seeing.
Me
I am
too.
seeing people telling me
Oh,
that
no.
they are not watching the show anymore because of her.
That's the difference between TikTok and Instagram. Instagram is
So
like very
funny.
pro Tamra.
That's so funny. So if you guys don't know, Brie runs the Instagram and I run the TikTok. And the things that pop off on Instagram fall flat on TikTok. And we get the complete opposite takes. It's so funny.
It is funny, but it's good. It's good. It's good for the discourse. Okay, so Heather's birthday party ensues. Tamra, even though she is a changed woman, she decides to bring Joe from season 1, who used to date Slade Smiley. She decides to bring Joe with her for moral support to the birthday party.
When I tell you my jaw hit the floor.
Jaw on the floor, Nikki.
I read it and I said, oh, Joe, Slade's ex. Totally didn't even make the connection. I'm looking, I'm like,
Is that Joe?
what?
I was so excited. I fucking, we loved Joe, like with her maid outfit. We've talked about it before. Like, so here for Joe. That's why I would love her to come back, even though she seems like she's so not interested in the drama.
She seems very boring
But
for the show.
When Tamra.
Very normal.
It's very normal. When Tamra and Joe were praying in the car before entering the party for peace and healing was truly sacrilegious. Because
I believe
Tamra's
Joe
sole-
felt that.
No, I believe she felt that too. But Tamra's sole purpose of bringing Joe was to fuck with Gretchen.
Yeah, Tamara was melting during the prayer. Truly.
But that's
You're
what I'm
praying?
saying.
You're praying for peace, but you're bringing what you think is a grenade to this
Yeah.
party, ready to blow everything up. You're so changed.
You're so
so
changed. You're so different. Like we need to give you a chance.
And I love that Gretchen just like brushed it off. Like, please, like you think you're doing something and you're so not.
Dude, her and Slade are clocked the fuck in. They're here for a job, okay? They're on a job interview and they're taking it. They're not going to fuck it up. And okay, good. That is the best reaction Tamara could ever have gotten. Greeted with a kiss and a hug. She didn't see
And they're
that
cool.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. No beef. I love that. But also, like, Tamara, that's life. People move on. They're not,
Yeah.
if two people can sit down and have a discussion and move forward, they actually move forward. That's what Tamara
Yes.
can't do. She cannot move forward. She will hold on to that
Yeah.
for 15 years.
The fact that she brought her just says everything.
Says everything. And also, I loved how when her and Joe showed up and Katie and her husband are outside.
My favorite part of the episode.
My favorite part of the episode. And Katie's husband, here, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, Katie's husband just totally told Tamara off. Katie left the party because she just got into this big fight with Shannon.
Yeah.
And Tamara's like, Katie, what had happened? What? And Katie's husband was literally like, Tamara, you're actually kidding right now, right? Like, you're going to come over here and pretend like you care. And then Tamara goes back and tells everybody that Katie's husband was screaming and yelling at her.
And that they attacked her in the parking lot.
Yeah. Truly, he was just like, sit down.
He's like, please, Tamara.
As he should.
We don't need you over here. That is
As
like
he
one of
should.
the only times I've loved a husband standing in, because it's such
He said
a
just
joke.
enough.
He said just enough in his like quiet little voice.
And
of
she
course,
probably felt so dumb.
I don't think so at all. I think she's like, oh, I can't wait to go in there and tell them what happened.
Right. Because again, Tamara Judge's reality is very different from the one that we live in.
I know.
So,
And a
it's
lot
like
of
whatever she says is the opposite of what truly happens.
she lives on a planet with Teresa Giudice
And Jax.
and Jax. There it is. 3.
Whoop, there it is.
They should start a podcast.
The Tres Amigas.
My rebrand.
Truly.
People will go out for that tour. Can you imagine?
She lost all her other friends, so...
The tour of delusion.
No, watch them steal our idea now and actually go on tour.
Probably. What ideas of ours hasn't been stolen? I'm just kidding. We're looking at you, a hot and happy merch.
Yeah, truly. No repost.
When Tamara and Joe walk in and Emily and Gina are like, grab the popcorn.
And did.
No, that was...
And we're chalking it back.
That would be us. Like when Gina was like, this is not good what's happening, but boy, is it entertaining. Like, yes.
And Emily's like, where's the Twizzlers?
But I do have to say, I was really disappointed and actually kind of surprised that Emily and Gina were like ripping into the way Gretchen looks. Especially
Were they though? Were they being mean?
Oh my God, they were saying like she looks like she's been dipped in formaldehyde. Like,
But is that a nice thing? Like she looks so good, like has not aged.
oh no, I don't think they were saying she looks good at all.
Oh.
No.
I thought that was like a compliment. Like
No.
she looks like a filter.
Yeah, like making fun of her. Like I
I
think
think she's flawless. She looks beautiful.
flawless. And it's just like
She's a
funny that
doll.
Gina's like shitting on her for looking like she's like from 2003, but it's like, Gina, you don't have the best.
Really. Let's not talk.
Like, we love you, but your fashion sense is not ideal. And also, Emily like cries every season about people saying things about the way she looks, and like that's your go-to is to make fun of Gretchen when Gretchen has been nothing but nice to you.
Yeah.
I
didn't read it that way.
and like, why Gretchen? Like, she didn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think they were being mean.
All right, I'm gonna go watch it back.
Yeah, watch it
What do you
back.
guys think?
Yeah, I felt like they were being mean, like snarking on her. And listen,
If somebody said that about me, I'd be like, thank you so much.
I was gonna say, like, we can all have that conversation, like, not on camera. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like, I feel like they took an opportunity to like make a jab when there didn't need to be a jab.
Yeah, well, they did say that the filter was from 2013, so that was kind of
2013. That's what it was, yeah. Another thing from that party.
Please. Is it Terry Dubrow?
I was gonna say my rose is Terry Dubrow being.
What's happening?
No, he's from Scream. What's up?
That compilation of him just going around saying, what's happening? Pissing in my pants. He came over to Jen and Ryan and Heather came over. And he goes, I was just telling them it's such a shame that his last name isn't Italia, because then she would have been Jen Italia. And Heather is just like, are you high? Did you smoke? And he's like, there is a joint bar at this party. Like, of course I am.
Guys, my love is so strong. It's so crazy. I really love him. I
love him. And I just love the Dubrows. Like,
Same.
I don't care that they are rich and like
No,
a
that's
little
why I love them.
hoity-toity out of touch. Like, it's just $45,000 over budget. Like, oh, it's just my birthday party of all the things I love. It's not even close to my birthday. It's just $85,000.
But that's actually what I love about them. Like, I want to see that delusion.
love it.
And they're not bad people.
No, they're
That's
not.
the thing. Like, they're not tearing anybody down. They're not coming for people. Like, they are classy, respectable nice, seemingly good people. Like,
And Terry has earned all of his
oh
money.
my God,
Like, he is a hardworking plastic surgeon, highly esteemed. Like, good.
yeah,
Build
good.
your house, throw your party,
Because,
roll your joints.
yeah, I'm here for it. Let's have a sideshow. I would watch it.
Okay, one
A lot
more
of
thing from
kids.
the party. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Uh, no.
When Heather was giving her speech,
With the with the champagne.
bottles came out early and she goes, premature ejaculation.
Again, why we love her.
So something we would say.
I
Like,
know. I seriously love her.
so funny.
Imagine we get her on the pod.
I mean,
It would
that-
just be us like saying how obsessed we are with Heather the whole time.
but she would honestly like entertain the idea of coming on the podcast
Nikki,
because she's
she's gone out and about with Joey Camasta.
I mean, well, he's great.
No, I know, but I'm saying like that is so random.
So random.
Like so random.
Gina, if you're listening, or Gina's dad, if you're listening, put in a good word. Let's get Gina.
Let's get anyone. Please. Come join. We're fun gals. The only other thing that I want to say about the party is that when Jen and Heather were having that conversation about Tamra, and Heather was kind of like pleading her case why we need to like give Tamra a chance and why we need to give her some grace. Jen articulated herself and her thoughts so well. Basically
She
saying
always
like,
does.
why does Tamra deserve a second chance? Like, what has she ever shown us?
Yeah.
Like, she's not changed. Like, why does she get that grace? But also, like, Katie's not getting any grace. And, like, I don't even really like Katie. But
Yeah.
you're going to make that point for Tamra to give her some grace. She's going through a lot. Okay. So's Katie.
Yeah, Heather, love her, but I did not like that. I didn't like her almost making Jen feel guilty about her feelings. Like, because you're so angry about what happened, you're not able to see that she's changed.
Yes,
That's not true. She hasn't changed. She just brought Joe to this party.
Exactly.
She
Like,
hasn't changed. It's not that I'm too angry to see it, because
Yeah.
Jen is very level-headed
Yeah.
and would be willing to accept some change. Tamara has not changed, so that's why she's not seeing it.
Exactly. Facts, Nikki.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I did not like that either. And I was also thinking, like, oh, Heather knew that Tamara was bringing Joe. Mm-hmm. But, like, okay, Heather is here to make a show. Like, that is good for the viewers. Like,
And what does Heather care? Heather's like, invite whoever.
yeah, we love that. Like, please bring her. But it was weird. Again, like, she's going so hard for Tamara. Like, it is kind of, I still love you, Heather, but let's see how it plays out.
Yeah.
The next thing I want to talk about is so important for everybody to hear that's listening, because we need to put an end to the veneer epidemic that's going on right now. When they showed Jen and Ryan getting their veneers and they showed a before of Jen's teeth, her teeth were perfect.
Perfect.
And now she is, I'm not going to say anything mean because we just said we can't make fun of people's looks, but her teeth are not perfect right now.
It's just fake. You could tell that they're fake teeth.
They're chompers.
It's just the too perfectness of teeth. Like when you have veneers, I don't like that look.
Me
You
either.
can always tell they're fake. Although I will say that theirs were pretty like good, you know.
But I think that's because like, oh, I was gonna say maybe I almost like it better when people just get like a couple teeth. Mm-hmm. Like fix a couple teeth. Do you have to get like the full sets where it looks like?
But she's saying that's the OC thing. That's what they do. Tummy tuck, boobs, veneers.
I mean,
But you could
I'll be
tell
there
she-
in 10 years, but
She
for
couldn't
now.
even speak with them in her mouth, and that's where people start to go wrong. But
Yeah.
I agree. You know who I always think of when I think of veneers? Well, obviously Carl, but Ronnie from Jersey Shore
Oh, I don't even
literally
remember.
has the whitest, biggest veneers. And like, you know how like Ronnie laughs
Yeah.
and it's all mouth?
Yeah.
Like all you could see is these white ass
Oh my God, I have to look.
Ross from Friends veneers.
Wow. No, I didn't even think of that. Now I have to go look at a clip. That's so funny. It's so crazy. Like, whenever I'm watching a movie, I can always tell if it's from like before 2018 because everyone has real teeth. And like,
Yeah.
I prefer it. Even if they're a little yellow, like, my teeth aren't perfect. But I mean, like I said, talk to me in 10 years when I have my tummy tuck, lift, veneers.
But her teeth she was beautiful before.
She was.
She did not need to do that.
Her teeth were great. But also, it's funny that that's like a scene for them. Like,
Hold on,
that
my
made
phone.
the show.
I know.
Like, was that really important?
I know the poor thing was like, well, now I have to get another job. But don't. You don't have to spend your money on that.
You know, please don't. Also, they show a scene of Gina, like in her real estate, like a new condo or something she's showing in a 55 or older community. And then when they
Her
have,
55 and over outfit that she had.
oh yeah, it was, but it was cute. But then when they had people coming in to look at it, and one of the prospective buyers was like calling out her pamphlet, saying like,
So
"This
rude.
isn't you."
So rude.
That's 55 and older though. That's what they
No filter.
That's what they do. It's
That's
so
so Donna.
funny. It's See, she would say it to me though, not to the person.
Yes.
Yeah. She's a
But
lady.
that's the difference between a man and a woman, right? They're
So
just so
true.
dumb.
They're so dumb. That is so funny. But I do want to say, like, I am happy that Gina has found a career that's making her money. And also Gina, like the show is enough promo because now she's like going Jack Studio City and she's just wearing like her swag in every
know. I hate
personal
it when they do
scene.
that.
And it's that takes away from the authenticity because it's like you don't have to wear your swag in every scene you're in. Like we're seeing you selling the house. Like we know you do real estate. Like you're good, girl.
Like, if you're out to lunch with Heather Dubrow, you cannot be wearing your real estate merch t-shirt.
No, seriously. Like,
Respectfully.
take it off. Take it off.
Let me just tell you another difference between men and women.
Oh my God.
They had their little stress balls, their branded stress balls, and Travis just threw them suckers on the table. And she was like, well, we need to put them in like a bowl or something nice. And he's like, why? Because you're selling like $1 million house and you're just
Yeah.
gonna have these stress balls rolling
Rolling
all around the
around.
table. Like, they looked so cute in the bowl. Like,
did.
okay, that's why we
so
have
funny.
women.
But yes, very happy for Gina that she's like really had the biggest journey, I feel like, on Housewives, like from her first husband to like living in, what do they call it, the casita to now, like happy for her.
And then or 2 seasons ago with Travis moving out and that whole struggle,
I
like
know.
she has
Now they're
been through
thriving.
it,
She has
and the
been through it.
domestic abuse, like she really has been through a lot. And in her confessional, she was getting so emotional talking about like she's doing well, but she doesn't even want to like count her chickens.
Yeah.
What did you call it? Like count your chickens before they
Before they
hatch.
hatch.
Like she's like, because the rug can be pulled out from under me. Like it just almost feels too good to be true for her that she doesn't even want to celebrate the success because she's scared.
Totally. Like
And that was so real.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between her and Heather. Is like Heather doesn't know like I don't want to say she doesn't know struggle. Like she doesn't have that worry. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, 45,000 here, 45,000 there. Whereas
Yeah.
like that to Gina is life-changing money.
Yeah, it is life-changing money. And it's good to see both sides and actually how like they can have a friendship.
Yes, I do
know?
love that.
I like that too. And again, like I always tell you, like the internet hates Gina and Emily. Like they want them off the show. They're like, when are these girls getting off the show?
Do they
have
think
no-
they're mean?
They think
or they
they're
just
mean.
don't add
They
anything?
think they have no storyline. Like they're just like, why are they here?
I
And
do
we're
think
always like-
that they are mean, more so Emily.
Yeah,
Because I think Emily is a big pot stirrer and just like will say whatever comes to her mind. Like
yeah.
kind of as mean as it can get. Like she doesn't mind
true.
saying it.
Also at the lunch with we see Heather, Katie, and Gina go to lunch, and they kind of like confront Katie about like talking to bloggers. Mm-hmm. And I just want to say I'm moved on from the blogger conversation. Like,
Yeah.
she's bloggers. She's still kind of like not taking complete ownership. She's not going to. We need to just accept it and move on. Everybody does it.
She's
again-
taken enough ownership.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
like she's
and that's
admitted
the-
to doing it. She's just
And that
not
was
admitted to having like nefarious intention.
right. And that was the argument that her and Tamara were kind of having in the parking lot in the beginning of the episode was like Tamara's like, "Well, you did this."
Yeah.
And Emily and Katie was like, "Well, if you didn't come out and say it all, like nobody would have known about it." It's like, yeah, you're both wrong,
Yeah, you're both
for sure.
Yeah.
But like, Katie, you can't blame this all on Tamara. You
So
do
true.
have to take your ownership, and she did. So
Yeah.
now let's move on.
Let's move on. Like she can work on Shannon in the meantime, but I don't need like all the women bringing it up all the time. Like they all do it, okay?
What she did to Shannon was worse than going to a blogger. So if Shannon doesn't come around, which I don't think that she will,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, I think we need to like just let's put a pin in this for now. Like,
Right.
I'm so sick of talking about
I
it. But
agree.
good for the blogger, like getting on this show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like her
Yeah.
picture, her
Hell
name, her
yeah.
handle, like
Not
giving,
mad.
yeah, like maybe they'll post our Tamara comment next season.
Yeah. Maybe they will.
Imagine. We give you permission. Please post it.
Yes. We give consent.
Okay, let's get to like the biggest part of the show was that Tamara and Jen. Well, Jen asked Tamara to have like a sit down conversation, and Tamara's like so reluctant to even agree to it, leading up to it. She comes into this dinner, lunch, whatever it was, just like Tamara comes in fucking hot. Like she's so not here for it. She's fucking pissed. Her energy is so like, why am I here? What am I doing here? And I felt like Jen started off the conversation like really genuine. Like, let's not
Genitalia?
forget.
Genuine?
Yeah, genitalia, very genuine. Let's not forget, like, they had a real friendship outside of the show. Like, Tamara brought her
Yes.
on. They were friends for years before the show. Now, Tamara has not stopped coming for Jen since she brought her on the show. And Jen, in her defense, she wants to be like, why? Like, we
Yeah.
were friends. I want to
Where did it all go wrong?
Where did it all go wrong? I want to move forward. How can we move forward? And Tamara was just so not here for it. Like, she was so fucking over it. She didn't want to be a part of it. I actually felt sad for Jen. And what I'm seeing online is that people are so disgusted by Jen and what
Okay.
she said to Tamara, because she's like talking to Tamara, and then Tamara starts saying like, "Oh well, should I talk about you want to be me? You're jealous of me. You wore my hair extension." And Jen's like, "Oh please, Tamara, like it was a joke. You were there like right before me, like you wore it for whatever. I clipped it in like, oh Tamara, like being funny, not like give me Tamara's hair, like you
I want
freak."
to skin her and
Yeah.
wear her.
What else do you have? Like such a psycho. And then I feel like the fact that Jen said that, Tamara was like, "Oh shit. Okay. Well, you also cheated on your husband with somebody else." And Jen's like, "I've already said I cheated on my husband." Like,
Right.
what more do you have? And Tamara's like, "You want me to say it? You want me to say it?" And Jen's like, "Please." Like what?
Jen was like, genuinely, I have no idea.
Yeah. And Tamara like had nothing left, and I feel like the fact that Jen again wasn't giving it to her, but then Jen finally like snapped, because it's like, okay, you're gonna threaten me again with another rumor when I'm trying to mend our relationship, or at least like find a path to forgiveness. You're gonna again throw out another rumor. And Jen was not having it. She was like, "You're sick. Like, how's therapy going for you?" And people,
So what are people mad at, that she's
so
therapy
people are
shaming?
like, yeah, therapy shaming, like weaponizing like Tamara's like mental health struggle. But she wasn't saying you're sick, like
No, like,
oh, you're
sick.
saying
Like,
you're sick. It's like, no,
yeah.
like you're fucked up.
Like the
What you're
same way that
doing-
you would say you're crazy.
Yes.
Like
yes.
could also be seen like you're mentally crazy. Like, or
Yes.
like please.
Yes. And when Tamara was saying like, "Oh, you want to be me?" and Jen said like, "You're so special, Tamara," that to me is right up there with, "Oof, you're so angry." Like that, iconic. Like that gave me the chills. Because it's like, yeah, Tamara, you think you're so special that I want to be you? People think that Jen does want to be Tamara. Because they're like,
Why?
look at everything Tamara has. 2 homes, her husband, blah, blah, been on the show for 10 years. And it's like, oh, Jen was like almost evicted. It's like
Look what else Tamara doesn't have.
deep, meaningful friendships. That
Right.
because she's burned them all. Like, it's all, like, Jen is a good, nice person. Like, that to me is more important than
Oh,
material
what? Because
things.
she's blonde and goes to the gym like every other woman in the OC. She wants to be you.
But almost like the most rewarding part of the episode was Jen like ripping into Tamara, spitting facts, and Tamara actually was speechless that she walked away.
Speechless,
Have
yep.
we ever seen that before?
Or what Tamara does is she just pulls whatever she has in her
Yeah.
arsenal that could or could not be true. Like Jen, I really don't think Jen did that.
No. And even if she did, Jen's like, I already said it. Like, I already have been so open and honest about having an affair and like how that has affected my relationship and everything with my kids. Like, why? Okay.
Right. Again, you're trying to take her down
Yes.
though, in
She
such
can't-
a deep way.
But she's changed. That's why I don't get how people could have something bad to say about Jen. It's so black and white to me. It's so clear what Tamara's doing.
Yeah.
And
It's like good versus evil,
It
really.
is. Oh my God. It's good versus evil. And I'm so proud of Jen for like giving it back.
Yeah.
Standing up to the man, seriously.
And I told you that I skipped last season. So the only other season that I seen with Jen is like her being a mute and having nothing to say. So that's why I wasn't a fan of hers, because I
Yeah.
was like, you are literally letting Tamara abuse you and you're taking it.
No,
You're not even arsed about it.
you're not even arsed about it. Last season, she freaking grew a pair.
Okay, I missed that season. So that's where like
Yeah.
now I'm like, you go, Glen Coco.
Well, I feel like the first season she was so blindsided because she was like, "Whoa, you're my friend."
Yeah.
Like what? She didn't know what was happening, and now she knows the fucking game, and she's like, "You're not gonna get me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna like expose who you are." And like, please, because like I'm seeing it. Like I'm seeing the Tamara, and I want to know how Eddie feels about this.
I think that Eddie wants to be so far removed from this
Yeah.
dumb show. He's never around. He's barely ever on it. When he is on it, he's just rolling his
Yeah,
eyes,
he's like
talking about how
annoyed.
dumb all these women are. Like
So true.
he just
Yeah, he's
he
over it.
doesn't care.
Yeah. It's so funny that we started the episode just like talking about like parenting and like being so insightful, and now we're like these fucking women, like wow.
But good for them.
Yeah, good. We're not here to judge.
No,
Like, please,
we're not
Tamara.
here to Tamara judge.
Yeah, we're not here to Tamara judge. Like, whatever. If you guys like her, that's on you. We're not judging.
Then something's wrong with you. You're special.
If you and you also eat hot tuna
And drink milk
at the same time.
with your mommy. If you know, you know.
Oh my god. Okay. On that note, should we get into our not mad about it?
We should. Mine is literally so dumb because I forgot that that's like our whole show,
Yeah,
and I
that's our
didn't
show.
have one. So I'm just thinking like about what I could say. So mine's so dumb.
Okay, if you're new here, which I hope you are, like please welcome. We're so happy to have you. If you liked the episode, like drop a comment, review, whatever, subscribe, send it to a friend. But what we like to do to finish the episode is we like to say something we're not mad about. So maybe like a product, a mom hack, like something that made us laugh this week. And we have been product heavy. I have no code or discount for this. I wish I did, guys. Like help us get there. But something I'm not mad about is this camera, which if you're watching on YouTube, it's like kind of like a little disposable camera. It's called Camp Snap. And basically what it is, it weighs like 1 ounce. It's so light, but it is like the illusion of a disposable camera in the sense like there's no screen. So you can take pictures, you can't look back at them. It holds up to 2,000 photos. It's just like a point and shoot click. And then you plug it into your computer and it's like in the style of film. But it's not actually a film roll, it's like a filter in
Okay.
like film. So it's more like living in the moment. You're snapping a picture and you don't know how that picture came out until you plug it into your laptop, and then you can get them developed, and it's like, you know, all these moments. And
experience.
I love that. Like I love film photos. At my wedding, I had disposable cameras on all the
love that.
tables, and I made an album of all the pictures. Like some of them came out really good and like really special. And then for my 30th birthday, my husband got me like a real film camera, but it's like big and bulky. And I take it like on trips and stuff and then make albums, but I can't like throw it in my bag and take like,
What? You're what? You're not claiming that you carry a bag.
Nikki, I use a bag if I go to the beach, or like
Okay.
I sent a picture to Nikki the other day, and it was, first of all, guys, if you know, you
Raw
know.
dogging it.
But I sent a picture to Nikki, and I was like, "This is what I'm leaving the house with," and it was my wallet and my keys, and I was like, "I am just raw dogging motherhood right now."
Do you keep diapers in your car?
Yeah, I have stuff in
Okay.
my car: diapers, wipes. I have clothes, whatever, toys.
There's other mamas out there that'll help you.
Exactly. But anyway, when I do use a bag, I can just throw this in there and like whip it out if we're like at the park, we're on the playground, we're hanging out. Like I want to just try and capture a quick, cute moment, or like we're going away next weekend. I'm gonna bring it.
My
Like I'm
kids would love that.
yes, and it holds 2,000 pictures.
Wow.
And you can actually, I don't know how, I haven't done it yet, but like when you plug it in, you can change the filters, like to
That's
do
so
like a
cool.
different aesthetic.
Speaking about, in the beginning of the episode, we're talking about like how we're the last of like our kind to live without all this technology. This is a little taste of the 90s.
This is the taste of the 90s. This is like our childhood.
How'd you find out about that?
My girl, Chan with the boys,
The
she
best.
posted it and she did have a discount code. I don't remember it, but it's probably saved on her highlights. So, like, let's give her, like, she deserves it, you know? Like,
Yeah,
you guys know I love
totally.
her. I think with her discount code, it was like $75. So, like,
Great.
do you think that's a good price?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's basically a digital camera that you can't see. I just think it's more unique and, like, you're not obsessing, you're not taking 100
Yes.
clicks and then going back looking at it. It just feels more, I don't know, real, authentic, like
Yeah.
special.
And even
So
for the
excited
kids,
about
like
it.
my kids would love to take pictures on that and then plug it in and go through all their pictures.
Yeah,
That would keep them busy for so long. Mom
totally.
hack.
And then you can get more memory cards or just like offload them. I
Yeah.
mean, 2,000 pictures is crazy. Like that's a lot of
That's a lot
pictures.
of pictures.
So Camp Snap, not mad about it. Very cute.
Wow.
Check it out.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I had another question, but it's
You forgot it.
slipped my mind. Yeah,
Left the noggin.
shocking. Okay, my not mad about it is back to school shopping.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
A
just
little
shocking. That's a hot take.
it is a hot take. A little bit of an overwhelming experience. So I was very brave today and took, well, first of all, things are so expensive. Like, I'm browsing the internet to see, am I shopping on Amazon? Am I going to Target? Am I
Go to
going to
Walmart.
Walmart? Like, where is the cheapest? And I will tell you guys from my findings here in New York, I'm sure it's universal everywhere. Walmart is the way to go. Everything was so cheap, especially when you have more kids. I had to buy for Leo and for Colin. So it's going to start racking up. So cheap, so easy, and it was so fun. Like, I love getting a supply list and going shopping for the things. I love a list. I'm a girl who loves a list. And I love just getting the back to school stuff and putting their
Exciting.
little labels on it that they picked out. It's my favorite thing. But then I get depressed because then I realize that I actually am sending my kids
Yeah.
back to school. So
I know,
that's
like it
sad,
is
but
soon.
I do love back to school shopping. I had a lot of fun today.
Yay.
It was a little overwhelming
Yeah.
because I forgot to also bring my pen to cross things out. So it was kind of just like, oh, memory. What do we
Memory,
have in
yeah.
the card?
You gotta ask Colin to keep track.
He was with me. He was at camp. It was just me, Leo, and Liv.
That's tough. Yeah. The other Trace Amigas.
Yeah. Yes. No, that is Colin, Leo, and Liv, the Trace Amigas.
Yes.
For sure. Well, on that note,
On that note, guys, we love you so much. I'm so excited for our Love Island UK recap episode. We're at
guys.
Casa Amor right now, so like I actually think we'll be caught up to whatever's on Hulu by the time we record.
can't
But
stop,
again, we'll
won't
post
stop.
the episodes. We're so excited to give you all of our takes. Like we are going to start from all of it.
Episode 11,
Episode
episode
11.
12.
Yeah, we're going to start from there because we have a lot to say and we haven't even been talking about it with each other because we're saving it for the pod. Like that's
And I'm
our-
up to episode 35 now. So
Yeah.
if that just shows how big of a Love Island episode dump you're going to get.
Yeah, true. And also, just to circle back, if you guys have like any cool, funny name suggestions for our
TV Club.
TV club, like besides TV club, like let us know. We won't be mad about that. Yeah, and like we
Isabel, I'm
said,
counting on you.
we love you guys. We'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Love ya.
Deuces.